No king has any kingdom or land in the Ningo-Prampram Constituency. Disregard any such claims.
Let's call for good leadership, because it's always kingdoms that fight. Tribes. I'm better than you. We've seen a lot in our comment section. Let a Nigerian do something and we come to praise the person as a Nigerian. Then we will see people coming to tell us that this name comes from Igbo, this one comes from Yoruba.
It's not necessary.
Which it's not necessary to us. We just want to see Nigerians doing well. It is not about Igbo or Yoruba. Take this from me, or Hausa, or the other remaining 300 tribes.
DJ Park.
Beautiful people, my name is DJ Parker, aka Mazi,
For educational reason.
aka Otumba,
For a traditional reason.
aka Ezemo.
For a spiritual reason.
But when we are on the streets,
Omo, na street boys, they hail.
Siriki. Yes. And I'm not doing this alone. I'm with my brother.
Of course.
I don't work alone. His name is
Diokpa PK na Balogu Eze one. You can call me Low Budget Kubano. Yeah, man.
All right. So today we are here to talk about the Nigerian Igbo King in Ghana. Yeah. I was aware when this issue came up. PKB had something to say.
Yeah.
But there is new developments about these things, because it looks like my own people, my Ghanaian people, take this personal and they are pushing it so hard. I personally have certain things to tell His Royal Majesty as the Igbo of Ghana. But before we go on to that, the Minister of Communication, Sam George, few minutes ago, he posted something on X or Twitter, and PKB is going to read that. After that, we will address the issue, how it should be addressed properly right here. PKB, what is the Minister of Communications saying?
All right, so our very own Minister for Communications, Honorable Sam Jata George, has posted on Twitter, on X, formerly Twitter, that and I read, Director Gray will put it on the screen, right? So, no king has any kingdom or land in the Ningo-Prampram Constituency. Disregard any such claims. The ancient great Ningo Kingdom is welcoming to all who visit us, but none is welcome to lay claim to a kingdom here. Rest assured, we are a hospitable people, but our hospitality cannot, and it has been boldened, cannot be taken for granted. Let calm prevail. You can see the lion sign and the Ghana flag there, Jata.
Yes, and so in case you might be wondering why all these rants and these, I'm sure you know the genesis of this whole conversation, that the leader, to me, I would want to address him as the leader of the Igbos here in Ghana, which he's popularly addressed as the king of Igbos here in Ghana. There have been certain conversation around him that he wants to create his own kingdom here in Ghana, which the Honorable Minister just made a clarification that it is false. It is false. Because I know when issues comes up like this, there are people that have hidden agenda. Somebody, they hate somebody already. And so they would use this opportunity to, say things which are untrue, which would create more controversies and bring a lot of problems. But this is my word. I feel the king of Igbos here in Ghana need to actually sit down with the chieftaincy council here in Ghana and get some education. Because one of the things that is very hard for even the government of Ghana to control is issues related to tribal stuffs, which will result to tribal wars. Currently, we have one in the northern side of Ghana.
Boku. They don't finish with Boku.
Which the president of Ghana is finding it so difficult
Yes.
to even
Settle.
separate or settle that matter. In fact, the IGP, our whole Inspector General of Police, went there and they shot at his gun.
In car. They shoot
In
his
car. That should tell you how chieftaincy disputes here in Ghana can become. And I know His Royal Majesty, the King of Igbo here in Ghana, is a man of peace. He means no harm. All that he wants is to unite his people. But I feel that sometimes how we mention titles and we position ourselves will make certain people feel threatened. And so, to me, I feel it is fine for him to be a leader for the Igbos. But come to think of it, is it really necessary to have that? Cool. If it is just a leader, that's fine. Because we as Ghanaians, we do not recognize Igbo, Yoruba, or Hausa. PKB, when you did the research, how many tribes do we have in Nigeria?
Hey, like 300
300 plus
tribes.
Yes.
371 tribes. But mainly it is Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo.
Yes.
So under this Hausa, Yoruba, Igbo, we have 300
Yes.
plus under them.
And so imagine these 300 tribes all decide to move into small Ghana, like always Nigeria address us, which we accept. These 300 tribes from Nigeria all move into Ghana and decide to have their leaders and establish their mini kingdoms. Before we know, our land go finish.
Now the lands that we have, how many land we get?
Accra, you see, where His Royal Majesty lives in Accra. Accra is the smallest region.
Wallahi.
Accra inland be very small. You understand? And so these things, personally, I feel that we should leave all this in the hands of the Nigeria embassy is supposed to represent all Nigerians. We do not want to know who is Igbo or Yoruba because this thing on its own is a problem in Nigeria.
This is a good call.
Tribe.
Yes.
Tribe is a problem that they are finding it difficult to resolve. The reason why politicians in Nigeria have been able to divide you people is because of tribe. And so let us not extend it to other countries. I understand when you go to US, we have Igbo village, we have all these things. When you go to Abidjan, we have Kumasi. It is an area that has a lot of Ashanti people there. They have leaders, but they do not have kings. And so let us leave the management of Nigerians in other countries into the hands of the Nigeria embassy. That is why we appoint ambassadors. Personally, I have been to the Nigerian embassy. And when you go there, they don't wear suits. They dress in their traditional costumes. Some of them, like Chief Callistus. I can list a lot of them. It is not a good grounds for us to keep showing people that Nigerian Igbo is different from Yoruba. We are one people. And so there should be a leader that will all be under his umbrella. It doesn't mean that when a Yoruba person has issues and a Nigerian king has access to the president of Ghana and they can do something about it because he's Yoruba, he would sit down and fold his arms. And if we have a Yoruba king and Igbo person is in trouble and he can help, he would fold his arms. It wouldn't help the unity we are all praying for. And so to avoid even disunity between Nigerians, let us not encourage this kingdomship. Let's call for leadership, good leadership.
Yes.
Let's call for good leadership. Because it's always kingdoms that fight. Tribes. I'm better than you. We've seen a lot in our comment section. Let a Nigerian do something. and we come to praise the person as a Nigerian, then we will see people coming to tell us that this name comes from Igbo, this one comes from Yoruba.
It's not necessary.
Which it's not necessary to us. We just want to see Nigerians doing well. It is not about Igbo or Yoruba. Take this from me, or Hausa, or the other remaining 300 tribes. The white people came to do borders and we are complaining about, and we ourselves, we are still dividing ourselves. When at the end of the day, Igbos, they marry Yoruba, Yoruba people, they marry Igbo. Now we are, His Royal Majesty himself is sucking a Ghanaian breast. That should tell you that unity is important. So say, you desire to have that royalty. Go home, let them give you a chieftaincy title. I'm not sure the real king at Nigeria, Igbo, has, signed, has endorsed this. Because if he is coming here, I learned one of the kings will be coming here in September for the Cape Coast Festival.
Yes. I think the Wari King.
Yes. If the Wari King is coming here, and you are also a king here, then who should we give the seat now? Please. It would be unique when we see a Nigerian king visiting us than a whole king here in Ghana visiting us. Please. Your status as the leader said, we respect it. It is beautiful. And we encourage you to bring your people together and control and advise them. But to push further, that will bring disunity between countries and tribes. It won't help. It's all love. BKB, I don't know if you have something to add up.
You've said it all. I mean, the most important thing is the welfare of Nigerians in Ghana.
Exactly.
That is the ultimate. And the fact that you guys are doing your business peacefully and we are all living as human beings in this country, because in every country there are foreigners, and so Ghana can't stop that. And so, I mean, if that is in concern, let's all live in peace. Now, kingdom, kinship. More.
It gonna bring problem.
One leader is enough.
Imagine if I should come to Nigeria and start Ogwamahin. Somebody will come and do Achim Hine. We have Ashanti Hine. We have Nanado's people. Achim Hine and the Krapim and the Togbe and the distance. Charlie, it will start creating this unity among Ghanaians there. I'm not sure most of Ghanaians in Nigeria, you Nigerians know the tribe they represent. You know, say they call them Ghana man. Call me Ghana man, make I call you Nigeria man. There's no need for Igbo man and Yoruba man in another man's land. Represent your country, green, white, and green. If I come to Nigeria, red, gold, green, then you put a black star.
Yes.
Then with a match.
Charlie.
Why should I come and say, go better give Igbo, go better give, Yoruba? Go better give Nigeria. That is the play with the play. Go better give Ghana. That is our game.
Yes.
Then we live in harmony. That is how it's supposed to be now.
We've even seen the problems ethnic groups have caused in the Asian days.
Plenty.
Why do we always want to bring this thing back?
Plenty.
Let's stay away from our ethnic attributions and all of that. The fact that you're a Nigerian, the fact that I'm a Ghanaian should be enough.
Somewhere in our northern side, one king, they paying head
because of ethnic.
You understand?
Ethnic groups.
Even a village here in Mankesim, Suprudu and Obidai. In 2002 or 2003, they fought and they burnt their house. We are out of here. Thank you.
Peace.
My Ghanaian sisters, Kokodi. This not the age to face reality, oh. Come on. This not a time to do the necessary, oh. Go, chigo dongo.
DJ Paco Rich.